28th May 2020. Perhaps a day with lot of emotions. The feeling of being able to go back home and meeting my loved ones was there. However, the insecurity of being jobless by then almost popped up in my mind, and an uncertain future lied ahead of me. The Vande Bharat mission had allowed me to fly back home from Abu Dhabi to Cochin. My flight IX1452 landed in Cochin at 7 p.m. on the same evening. All formalities were cleared by 8 p.m. and I was ready to step into quarantine. A group of 6 of us were identified to leave for Kottayam and Pathanamthitta. We were showed our bus and we sat on it at around 8:30 p.m. We waited for another 2 hours, God knows why and for what. Our buses finally started at 10:30 p.m. 3 amongst us were dropped somewhere in Kottayam at 1:40 a.m. Then the bus headed to Pathanamthitta with the remaining 3 of us. By around 3:30 a.m. we reached Pathanamthitta COVID Coordination Center. Right behind us there was another bus with passengers from Bahrain. We were then shifted to an ambulance. My ambulance had 4 people to be shifted to their respective quarantine centers. One by one, all the other 3 passengers were dropped in their respective quarantine centers. All this while we were not given even a single drop of water, leave alone anything to eat, and we were not allowed to step out of the vehicle. It had been almost 12 hours by then. To my utter dismay, the ambulance driver tells me that my quarantine center hasn't been finalized yet. This ambulance driver was then instructed by some Panchayat officials to take me to Arvapulam Panchayat office. We reached Arvapulam Panchayat office by 7:50 am. The Panchayat office was closed. The ambulance driver in the meantime kept on calling the Panchayat authorities, and we waited. We waited for long. I was hungry, I was thirsty and wanted to ease myself. I somehow convinced the driver to allow me to pee. He parked the ambulance near a bushy tree and I helped myself. I really don't know how I held on for 13 hours without leaking. Finally, by 10 am, my quarantine center was finalized and we reached Raj Royal Residency by 10:30 am. At the reception, they told me that I was allotted a deluxe room at 800 rupees per day. I entered the room and found that it was quite okay. But the moment I saw the bathroom, I almost puked. It hadn't been clean after the previous person vacated. The bathroom had used soap, toilet was completely shabby, dirtier than a public toilet. There was a used towel. When I complained to the reception guy, he had the audacity to give me a toilet brush and a toilet cleaner liquid. I never knew that an 800 rupees deluxe room hotel came with such kind of amazing offers. Kudos to Royal Raj Residency. All this while I had been thirsty and hungry. I went to the reception and asked for some water. The response from the reception team was amazing. I was asked if I had a bottle, to which I replied no. Then comes the tagline of the year from the receptionist. Sir, no bottle, no water. and he orders me to get into my room and not to step a foot out since I was in quarantine. Thus, here I am, locked inside a deluxe room at Royal Raj Residency for 14 days. Thanking one and all for lending your ear and listening to the horrific experience I had after leaving the airport. Thank you very much.